What's up, people? So, I figured out how I can get my videos off my GoPro, which you're on now, onto my phone by using an adapter to plug in the memory card. So I'm going to give this week a shot of using the GoPro for everything, so that you're not in portrait, you're in landscape. So, anybody that watches this all the way through for Monday the 10th, April 10th, had a good Easter Sunday, had some ham. I don't know if anybody else has ham on Easter, but that always seemed to be my family tradition. Oh. And if your notifications are on for me, you'll see that I made a community post where I finally got Will Burner's stuff mailed off. Mailing stuff out of the country is kind of annoying considering all that paperwork you gotta fill out. It's not a lot, but it's more than just throwing something in the mail. And then Unfiltered got his stuff mailed out. So that should be getting there within the week or two for Will Burner and this week for Unfiltered. So, bye. So, not much happening on Mondays. It's just a short 5-hour drive for me. But does anybody else have the issue with the bugs? Like my windshield is covered in bug guts, and I just washed it when I stopped to get fuel. And it seems like this time of year, my damn windshield is a bug magnet. Oh wow, that field's on fire. Though it appears like the dude's doing it intentionally. I guess that's one way to fertilize the field. Ash is very good for plants, by the way. Man, my windshield's covered in bugs. Like, no matter how much I use my wiper blades, because I spent the $25, and I got one of those funky bug wipes where it's 2 blades, and it kind of works, but I think this Cascadia, like, it calls for a 24-inch blade, but like, it doesn't really get the right pressure for with the 20-inch blade. I was using a 22 there for the longest time, and it seems to work better. You don't get as much of the windshield, but it seems to have better pressure on the windshield. I'm down to my last hour of the day. I'm gonna get there at about 7 o'clock, which is nice. Means it should still be daylight. It's nice to get parked while it's still daylight. It doesn't happen much during the winter because I'm always driving till about 9 or 10, and it's pitch black by like 5. Yeah, so that's one thing to look forward to during the summer months of driving. I just hope shooting with this GoPro, like it works, because I was just going through my drawer this morning just looking for, I don't even remember what I was looking for. I think I was looking for what was it? Oh, I can't remember now, damn it. I was looking for something, I came across my USB B to USB A, or USB A or B, whichever one you want to call it, to USB-C, and I was like, hey, that'll work for my flash drive SD card adapter to plug into my phone to pull the files off my GoPro's memory card. So I think that's what I'm going to be doing. It doesn't take much long. It shouldn't take long, bleh, if I can talk, to pull my files over. It's an SD card, so solid state memory is a lot faster than spun hard drives. It's just a little more fragile. Oh boy. And I've been thinking about stuff, meaning my useless knowledge of the day, and I had a good one, and I forgot what it was, and I think I'm going to start putting them at the very end, that way it'll get more people to watch the whole video. I can't think of what I was going to say. Now this is just awkward. Awkward silence. But, hey, I can talk about other stuff. I get all these awkward silences. I got plans to go to a RC event on Saturday. They're having a comp crawl. And from what I gather, this place does like bring what you have and crawl, in the sense of like regulations, when normally if you're doing like big like RC event crawls, there's regulations for class 1, 2, and 3. And I want to say they're called Circa rules or SWART rules. I can't think of what it is now, but I'll look it up because it's not hard. But I don't think this place goes by those rules. I think it's just kind of we'll clash you together just depending on like what size tire you're running and whether or not you're driving a scale truck or like a full-on purpose-built rock crawler kind of truck, which that's kind of what my Temper Gen 2 is. It's more of a custom crawler, kind of like a rock bouncer in real life, how they're all cage tube work, and they have like extreme articulation because there's no body that gets in the way of the suspensions. It's just however much travel it can articulate and still be connected. Oh my God, I love these impatient people in cars. I'm doing the speed limit and he's getting impatient and had to pass me. And about killed himself because he about ran into the ass of a damn tanker truck and took my hood off because he was impatient. I'm doing the speed limit, passing people that aren't. You know, these four-wheelers want to do 10, 20 miles over and then get pissy when you're not. Good one for today. I was thinking about it yesterday. Now I can't think of it. But I'll come up with something. going to have to go to once or twice a week doing a useless knowledge little segment, because it's getting to the point where I've used all my good, juicy, useless knowledge, and now it's becoming harder and harder to think of things. Away. Wow, that jumped really fast. Well, it's 15 and now it's 3. I think something updated there. Anyhow. So I'm almost parked for the night. And I can't remember what I was going to tell you earlier. I can't remember what my useless fact was. So, I'm going to give you an easy ball one for the day. I'm going to start writing these things down or something as they come to me. That way I've got like a Rolodex that's not in my brain. Not all sharks lay eggs, because most fish lay eggs. And not all sharks give birth to live young. Some sharks do, some sharks don't. That's the easy one. Here's the interesting, useless knowledge that I'm going to throw on top there as like a little freebie. There is a species of shark that carries live young. Alright, follow me? So therefore it would give birth to live young. Here's where it gets interesting. Before the shark gets birth, in the womb, that species of shark, the young fight each other inside the mother. And then not only do they fight each other, kill each other, and then eat each other. So it literally is a game of survival of the fittest for this species of shark. And I can't think of what it is off the top of my head, but it's not hard to find. I want to say it's tiger shark or bull shark, but I'm probably mistaken. But that's your little interesting, useless knowledge fact of the day. There is a species of shark that gives birth to live young. But before it gives birth to the live young, they have a fight to the death in the womb. And I want to say it goes from like 5 or 10 young to like 3 or 4 that actually get birthed. So like they actually make it to the point where they live and they survive. So yeah, there's your interesting tidbit of useless knowledge. Now I gotta get parked. And that sound you're hearing is my hazards. Because I'm a good little trucker and I turn my hazards on when I'm driving in a parking lot. Let's see if I can't hit this spot. It's real easy. It's a pull-up spot. But it's in between 2 other trucks. Hang on, buddy. I know you gotta go potty. We're almost stopped and I can let you out. There's my line. Gotta pull up because I'm a little too close to my driver's side. We are parked. Talk to you later. Alright, one little last thing. Doing this handheld. This is the way Anubis sits all day. Cool thing about the Freightliner, that bottom cup holder is perfect for dog bowls, for their water. Because then you don't have to worry about a bowl flossing around. Anubis. Anubis. Can you say hi? Can you say hi? Can you say hi? Ask. Ask. Are you hungry? Are you hungry? You got your food. You got your water. You gotta wait a little while before I take you potty again. What? What? Well, tell me. Tell me. Tell me what you want. Tell me what you want. What? Tell me. Tell me. You want to go potty? You go potty? Alright. Apparently he needs to go now, so talk to y'all later.